Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion, we're back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we're going to run the classic scout again, and we're going to be running a frozen explosion build. We could run this with the sharpshooter, which would actually probably make it a lot stronger, but I don't want the the M1000 to sort of take over the run, which it will. So we're going to be focusing on the cryo cannon, and the cryo grenade, and the cryo drones. So this is the gear we're going to be running. More specifically though, the one thing that we're going to that's going to be a big deal here is this explosion radius, potency, crit damage, and then extra explosion radius for every weapon above level 9. This will be really good for our cryo grenade. I don't think it's really going to help the drones. I don't think they get bonuses from the explosions, but that's what we'll be doing. So we're going again. You could probably run the sharpshooter and it would be much better because the M1000 is one of the best weapons in the game, but I don't want the M1000 to take over this run, which it will. So we're gonna try to, this is gonna be a 4-weapon run. We're gonna level up 4 weapons. We're gonna level up the deep core. We're gonna level up the cryo drones and then the cryo grenade. But I'm gonna also try to get, there's not really another good cryo explosion weapon, so I'm gonna try to get the plasma carbine, and we can get cold on that also, which is what we will probably do. So we'll see. Otherwise, you know, we'll just keep our plasma weapon and just, because we do need some sort of relatively decent DPS weapon here. So that's gonna be, I guess, kind of our main damage dealer. At least in terms of something that can maybe be able to kill bosses and elites. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. In terms of gear, we're obviously playing this map for a reason because we can get TNT on our cryo grenade. So we're going to be looking for scanners like we always do. And then we could use the cold belt too. The cold belt would be kind of good. Okay, there's cryo grenade. This is absolutely, this is a really bad supply drop. This is all rock. This is gonna be very, oh my gosh, this is gonna be, I need to get out of here. That's gonna be very hard to mine through. I need to kind of move my way over here and see if I can get, what's hitting me? Oh my gosh, there's a little bug in there too. Jeez, that's a really bad supply drop. I'm gonna take the luck. We'll have to come back for that, I guess. That's not a good start. That was a lot of time wasted. All right, let's do the damage there.
I feel vitalized.
Okay, is this resources down here? Or is that, nope, it's just a, oh, they're in the very far depth, the deepest corner of the map is some nitra. Okay, we can go up and try to get, well, we'll loop around. I think we have plenty of time. I don't think we're going to be killing these bosses anytime soon right now with the deep core and our cryo grenades, so no rush there. But yeah, then we're going to get the cryo drone, and then we're going to want to get the explosion on that too. We're going to want to make those explode. That's kind of the whole point here. So if we don't get that, then that sucks. And you'll probably never see this video. Come on, get that, please. All right, let's get this first. Oh, there we go. Okay, now let's go try to get that supply drop. So yeah, ideally we could see a nice early scanner here. Perfect. Man, now this is going to be devastating if we don't get the upgrades we need on our weapons. TNT is not a must on the cryo cannon, but it's a very high want. The only thing that's really a must here is to get the cryo drones and exploding. That's really the only must-have upgrade.
There are too many to count. Get it done, miner.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
Even getting the cold on the... We could get cold on this weapon, which we probably will do. I'm not really sure. All right. Wow, there's the... Okay, so there's the cryo. So that we got that. Okay, so now we're gonna need these to be exploding. That's kind of one of the must-haves here, and I really hope it works out because we got a gold scanner right away. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting big upgrades like this cold damage, but I'm gonna do the XP since we have 2 cold weapons now. I really would have taken that cold damage, but I'm not gonna pass up a legendary XP on the first 4. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, no TNT. All right, the 3 weaker grenades. Okay, that means we have 1 more shot to do this. Okay, we'll do that cold damage.
Perfect dwarf. This is my pick. Woo, baby.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
I'm not gonna I know I could be scanning right now, but I feel like I have to try to be killing these enemies or else we'll be here for like way too long. I guess we can move over here though, and I can kind of start doing...
You need to move it. The bunks are revolving.
Hey, not too shabby.
So for my last weapon, I want to get the carbine. And we can get cold on that, but that's not a priority.
There are too many to count. Get it done.
So we could be here a very long time, so we definitely need to try to focus this boss down a little bit. The good thing with the cryo weapons is we'll be able to kind of keep the enemies off of us.
Get it done, miner. The bugs are furious.
All right. Wow. No, did I even have to re-roll a weapon there? I really don't know if I had to.
Something like this.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner.
That was a good one. Let's actually do the mining speed, just in case we don't get TNT on this.
Let's clear them out.
The bugs are growing stronger.
I just became a better dwarf. This is a smart pick.
Okay, there's cold. We can do that.
It's
It's fine.
kill.
Whoops. I did not. I should have taken that legendary damage there.
Well done.
All right, down goes the boss. We'll reload there.
Done now. It will leave without you.
Legendary upgrade. How not? Nice. I'll take it. This works.
Man, there's so much XP here.
Cowabunga. This will help me work harder.
Okay, we got the explosion, so we're set now. No matter what happens, we're gonna keep this. That was really the only thing I needed.
Sure. Why not?
Everything else is a wish list. Like the TNT on the grenades, God, I really hope we get it, but not mandatory. Not mandatory for this run. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, now we're
Let's do the reload.
surely next time we'll be better.
Okay, we'll buy the cold damage, we'll buy the crit.
What else we got?
They really want to give us cold damage, huh? Okay, we'll buy those, and then I guess we're not going to get any more upgrades for our weapons.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Well, that was honestly, that was a really good start. Getting a gold scanner right away, getting all 4 of our weapons with, I honestly don't remember if we had a reroll or not. I think the cryo drone showed up right away, and so did the carbine.
You don't see these every day.
Yes, we got TNT. Let's go. All right, man, we are golden for this run. This is about as good as this could have gotten. Now we just have to see what we can actually do with it. With an all kind of a main cold build here. Look at the explosions on this already. It's pretty solid. That's why I like because we did get the 3 weaker grenades on this. It adds, it's so good when you pair it with TNT. And then we'll get at level 25, we'll get or level 18, we'll get the higher explosion radius. Because we're not going to be able to build up the explosions. We're not going to get explosion damage or any of that stuff.
You don't see these every day.
Okay, we'll go with this one. The reload's going to be really good for and that'll give us a little bit of a damage boost. I feel like I don't really need to push the scanners as much because we already have a gold one. So I'm pretty content, even if we don't see another scanner this whole run. I'm
The upgrade I was looking for.
probably pretty satisfied with this, because we're gonna get a lot of gold out of this. Probably want some pickup radius because I can see gold that I'm missing. You see that gold piece right there? All this up here. We're getting that.
Let's get this.
Don't be surprised either at the end of this run if you see the cryo grenade doing the most damage. It very well might possibly have the highest damage number at the end of this run. Does that mean it's the best weapon? Probably not, but sometimes that'll happen with weapons like this.
One down. Bring the fight. Feeling much better. I'm growing
We'll go
stronger.
projectile damage. I probably will need to push my carbine a little bit more.
Lock it in.
That way I can at least get this to 18 and get the... We're gonna go for the... Man, I'm gonna go with the XP game there again.
Now we're talking.
We're gonna go with the sawn off so it fires a ton of bullets. Alright, let's go potency. Because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. That's gonna be... We're gonna need something to kill the bosses here. Because the drones and the cryo grenade aren't gonna do it.
Die, free.
They'll be great for stuff like this, keeping all the enemies frozen. Man, we're getting... Oh, I probably should have taken that pickup radius, but we've been seeing a lot of cold damage upgrades. You know, I'm gonna go crit chance there.
This one.
Let's go fire rate. We're only at threat level 1. We can actually mine out a little bit more. See, like all this gold that's being dropped behind, that'll be resolved with pickup radius. And then hopefully we can get attack drones too. That would be ideal for our last drone level up. You know, that actually wasn't too bad.
Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Hello.
And we have a bunch of gold.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Stage 2 complete.
Okay, very, very, very good start to our frozen explosion build. Okay, we'll buy this, this. Sure.
I want another go.
We'll buy that, we'll buy this, buy that. All right, let's just buy this and we'll just get this explosion radius right now. And now we have a lot of gold.
I'm raring to try this out. I'm raring to try this out.
Yeah,
You don't
why
see
not?
these every day.
That was actually, that was a really good shot too. Holy cow.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
All right, well now we're gonna have a pretty nice explosion radius here on this, these cryos.
That's what I needed. You bug hot.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
Mineral. It will get you killed.
And then we're obviously gonna need some of the damage items. We're gonna want to see, man, I really need better pickup radius here.
Clear out the landing zone and triangulate
Need enough
positioning.
pickup radius to compete with the explosion radius here. Oh man, I love that armor, but fine.
Legendary. It's my lucky day.
Because again, because of my lucky wrench, more armor equals more luck. And obviously that was a legendary armor, so that's a good pick anyways. Okay, so more scanners or heavy damage items.
Here we go.
Preferably scanners. These are, I think these are no's right now. Okay, there's a nitro scanner. That worked out.
Swarm detected. Get
Um,
ready. They'll be
I'm definitely not taking that pickle nitra, at least not this early. There's no way. And then the crit goggles, kind of a maybe.
I got it in the mouth.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
See, just see all these little nuggets right here? There's gonna be so much of that laying around the map if we're not able to get,
Something like this.
okay, we'll do, I'm not gonna do burn, obviously.
Now we're looking for
We're not gonna get any fire into this build. If we don't get cold on this weapon, that's fine. I mean, it's definitely not needed. But if it shows up, we will.
Never felt better.
Because it doesn't even change the damage type to cold. It just adds a cold effect. So any of our cold damage stuff isn't gonna help this weapon.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff. Say hello to my little friend.
This is probably gonna be a long run too, I have a feeling.
You ugly son of a bitch. Legendary upgrade. How can I not? Swallow this.
See, this is where we want the sawn off on this
Get it done.
carbine so we could just get that really good burst damage on these guys, where we just shoot out a ton of bullets really fast.
Suck on this, you freak of nature.
But right now we just fire, we just like pitter patter them, you know? But to be fair, we're honestly not doing super bad. They're only getting to threat level 2. You know, with a build like this, wouldn't be that hard to believe that. I'm gonna just do that one. It wouldn't be that hard to believe that it could get to, you know, like 5, 6, 7.
One down.
But I do think the exploding drones are pretty nice. We're probably actually not going to get like lifetime on these either. All right, well that's a bummer. We didn't get the attack drones. So let's do the extra drone.
Too easy.
That was our only falter right there. Pickup radius.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Let's go damage, projectile damage. And we have so much money.
Give me that. You don't see these every day. I'm feeling lucky. Just the upgrade I was looking for. I'm gonna do something epic with this. Let me try again. I can use this. Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Another really efficient shop.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
See, we're not the exploding drones. It's a bummer we can't get lifetime on these, because that would make the explosions go a little bit quicker. I don't think there's any lifetime upgrade on these at the moment, so their explosions are going to be a little bit minimal here. You need to have 2 lasting weapons in order to get that. With this current build, it's just not. We're just not picking those. Because lifetime, when you pick the exploding drones, lifetime works the opposite effect for those. So it gives them less lifetime, so that way they're exploding more often. Pretty good crit damage too. I wouldn't mind getting the crit powder, especially since we have a nitrous scanner. Because then we could level up all our weapons, and then when we kind of get to floor 8 or 9 again, you know, we could save up our nitra and just hold on to all that crit chance. Okay, I think we could do gold tip bullets here with a gold scanner.
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in record time.
I'm definitely not going to hold my gold, but we should be able to earn a good amount as we're playing anyways.
That's what I need.
Yeah, I really need to get a level 18. This guy right here. I need to push this. Like I said, we're actually not doing really that bad. I'll go crit damage. I'm gonna do the pickup radius. Keep saying we're gonna pick it, and then it hardly ever shows up, so when it does, I gotta get it. Yeah, this actually isn't going too bad. You know, we might be able to get a crate here.
Guess what's on the menu? More loot. And they're pissed.
You don't see these every day.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped. Get on it, or it leaves.
Just what the doctor ordered. Legendary upgrade.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare
I love that we have one of each scanner right now because we're getting a lot of resources out of this.
Give me that. More options. I can use this.
All right, no cold on that. That's fine.
Gas. That's the one.
Do that though.
I want another go. Lock it in. Nice. I'll take it. More options.
I'm not as worried about the other weapons. I mainly want to get this one up to 18 right now.
What else we got? Gotta have that legendary. This'll do. Next. This'll do.
Okay. Once again, another pretty good shop. A lot of good upgrades.
Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
You know, we got a lot of levels. Even if a couple of them were paint jobs, at least we'll get this to level 18, hopefully before the boss shows up.
I can use this. Could have a loot box. Yeah, give me some sugar. It is looted.
Well done, you got them all.
Guess I don't need those anymore, huh? Okay, we're not gonna go. The last two eggs are over there, so let's hold off over there for 1 second until the supply drop comes.
Supply pod prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Okay, so same thing as always, more scanners, more damage items.
I rarely pick one of these.
And clear. Supply pod inbound.
Magnet's not bad. The reload's not bad either. I do think we'll re-roll this though. Oh, okay, the hoolie bait. Let's go with that. Hopefully we can just freeze them. Yeah, hopefully we can just freeze them all right here before they even get away.
Mineral. Yeah.
And then we'll hope to get some scanners from them. Hell yes. Okay, I'll take that movement speed. That worked out. I mean, it was already worth it. Already worth it because we got a nitro scanner out of it. I'm gonna do that. Pickup radius. Okay, where did the last two go? Wow.
Ain't gonna happen.
We got
Feels rare.
we got 4 artifacts out of that. That means, so again, I don't care about those artifacts. The reason I'm picking those is because now we have very good odds of the ones we want now showing up at the very end. You know, the crit powder, even the crit goggles at this point, because I want to get up to 100% crit damage now. That'll give us crit chance. All right, there we go. Okay, then let's do the sawn off. The stormy mag was okay, but we're gonna go sawn off because I need something that's gonna have a little bit of a burst here. This went really well. That went really well. We don't have any of the top tier damage items. We do have this, which is giving us a really good boost, but you know, we don't have the energy bars. We don't have pay to win yet. Pay to win will be probably better at the end, but that was really, really good. This is going, I will say, this is going way better than I thought it would, but it probably helps that we got 2 early scanners and the gold tip bullets.
What else we got? I've been dreaming of something like this. I rarely go for this.
Let's go with the
This one
piercing.
almost makes it too easy. Nope. Try again.
Ooh, I do want to mark that one. Let's go potency there. Actually, no, we're gonna unmark that. We have too much gold.
What else?
I gotta spend the gold.
Extra special. Next.
I don't want to buy too much movement speed. I'm not gonna buy that. We can do projectile damage, and then again, a pretty good shop again.
This is a simple mining
Okay, I think that was a hooly bug above me. Was it? Yes, it was. Hey, drop another scanner. Oh my gosh. What a man. We've been on a hot streak with having some really good runs here. Now I have 3 scanners. I have 1 of each. Been getting some really, really good RNG here. This might be one of those runs where we max out on items too. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We already have 10 items. Let's go luck. You can only get 15. 15 is the max amount of items you can get. All right, let's do the 3 extra drones. I wish we would have got attack drones on this one, but okay, game. Okay, I see what you're doing here. You're gonna give us another god tier run. Let's go with the damage. Because like I said, now we're gonna start seeing, since we kind of took these 3 junkers right here, that gets them out of the pool, so they're not gonna show up. And we didn't really have to waste, you know, we're not wasting a supply drop on it. And I would rather have those than, you know, whatever, a 20% projectile damage upgrade. I'd rather take one of those artifacts. So yeah, at this point, I think we might deplete our gold scanner. They can be depleted. I think you can only get, I don't know the exact number, but you can only get so much gold out of them before they kind of break. We might break them before we get to the end, but we'll see. But either way, we might. Jeez, look at that damage now.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
It's crazy because now we're at almost 200 crit chance. That's good. That's such a huge damage boost.
Deeper. Stage 7 is next.
Okay, cold damage, luck, projectile, fire rate.
Let me be a perfect dwarf. More options. Give me that. You don't see. I want another go.
I'm still gonna upgrade everything. This isn't gonna be a hold our resources kind of run.
Let's shake it up. Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Okay, we'll do lead wrap. We're not gonna do the favorite. No way.
Now we're cooking with gas. Show me more. I want it. It's a little extra special. I'm feeling lucky. You don't see these every day.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
Jesus, that move speed is way too fast.
It's almost nice.
What's our luck at? Our luck's not like super high. Let's go. We'll take that 5 luck.
I killed the loot. I'm not so proud.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Oh my gosh, another hoarder bug.
Give it to me. Yes, we got the hoarder.
All right, let's go. We're gonna go with that 50% crit damage.
Prepare to fight for your life. Swarm is approaching.
Die! You ugly son of a bitch! Give it to me.
Well done. You got them all.
I can't believe our streak though.
Targetman, get ready.
Been on some crazy streaks here with builds that I didn't think would really be strong. You know, not too long ago we did a bug taser build, we did a stun sweeper build, and they all ended up being really, really good builds because we were just getting the best items in the game. And then this kind of has been there again. Just kind of constantly getting the best stuff.
Now this is a rare treat.
The surface is too packed for supply pods. Land.
I'm really glad we got the TNT on these grenades though. That was huge. It's huge for making this run as strong as it is.
See you in hell. Epic
Sure.
upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Look at the damage too. Oh my gosh. So 716 damage, 207 crit. Oh my goodness.
You don't see these every day.
Let's just get the legendary here.
I'm not scared of you.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will lead.
Oh wow, I didn't even I did not even realize the supply drop. Oh boy, come on, come on, come on. Luckily we're super fast. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh, and the energy bars. Ooh, good. Oh my goodness, I do not know how I missed that.
Yeah, give me some.
I was so focused on clearing the map and how strong we were. Crazy, crazy to get the energy bars there too. Again, because of all those artifacts we took.
Nice.
I'm just gonna buy.
On this one. Epic upgrade.
I guess I'll kind of focus just on damage stuff now.
Pretty sweet. I'm gonna more options.
But yeah, let's just buy damage upgrades, like damage and like things like this.
Not too shabby.
I don't need to. Well, I guess I'm kind of buying out the shop anyways.
Stuff of legend.
Okay, we'll stop there.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Damn, I can't believe we got the energy bars too now. Let's go more crit damage.
Loot bug looted. This is gonna help me be a
Then we have a level 23, 22, 22, and 25 weapons. Somehow this, because I guess I've just been spending all my nitra at the shop, somehow this deep core is now the second highest level weapon, even though it was the last one I leveled up. I'm gonna start switching over to the cold ones for the end. I did want them to be the main ones.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready. Objective completed. Excellent job.
At this point, I think we're fine with our damage output.
I rarely go for this one.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod.
Okay, let's not forget the supply drop this time.
Got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
I don't know if it's too late for this. I'm gonna re-roll. Let's go cold. Yeah, let's go cold damage.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
The other, I mean, the other item was better. It would have given us way more damage. But thematic-wise, let's go cold.
You're cute, but you're rare. Right.
Still have a bunch of rerolls left too, which is amazing. So there's a pretty good chance of us getting what we want to get here at the very end. You know, because I still want to get pay to win. I wouldn't mind getting the crit goggles at this point. Alright, let's make sure we get the legendary. I'm gonna re-roll that actually. I was hoping to get something for our main weapons.
Satisfied.
Alright, let's take that nitra.
Get moving. It won't hang around.
Yeah. Pop the loot bug. Let's get the minerals. Dial it in.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
That's the one.
Change complete. Diving deeper.
Okay, definitely buy that.
Today was gonna be good. What else? Woo, baby. More options. Woo-wee. Show me more. Just the upgrade I was looking for. What else? Pretty sweet.
There's work to be done.
I wonder if our gold scanner's broke now. It is. See, so now you can see we're not getting any more gold. So the gold scanner it's broken.
I'm starting my own bloody.
So it no longer works. I wish it would make it more clear. It should be obvious, you know, like, okay, you can only get 1,000, you can only get 300 more gold, and then when it breaks, you know, and it shows broken gold scanner. I think that would be nice, just so you kind of have an idea.
Take it.
Yes, no more gold scanner. If we see another gold scanner though, I will take it because I want to make sure we utilize that gold tip bullets. Because we kind of lose out on all that now.
Big swarm is approaching.
Loot bug looted. Legendary upgrade. How can we not?
And even if it's only for one floor, it would still be like quite a few hundred gold. But I would probably prefer to just see pay to win at this point then.
Over here, I'm not so proud about it.
Supply pod LZ is blocked. Please clear it out.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again. It's a little extra special.
Yeah, pay to win, man. We could get, if we get the crit goggles, we could get some insane crit damage here. All right, this is a reroll. Oh man, they're really gonna give us the bad stuff here for these last few ones. All right, we'll do this one.
Gimme.
That hurts our mining speed a lot, but
Who's heading your way?
we have the grenade to cover most of it, so not too worried about it. This is the last floor, and our gold scanner is broken anyways.
Loot bug eliminated.
So we're basically just down to 2 scanners at the moment.
Approaching. Exemplary work. Achieved your objective in record time.
This one should be the best. Let's go,
Our luck is surprisingly kind of low. Usually when we have a good gold scanner build going, we're able to get a ton of luck.
It's time. Drop ahead.
I think I've been picking a lot of armor picks, but I think it's the actual luck picks that haven't been showing up.
Bloody hell, you're hot. This works.
All tasks complete. Stage finished.
These aren't my
Ready?
favorites.
Get on it before it leaves.
I wish we could re-roll these. I guess we'll just go reload there.
Feels rare. Feels right. Found some matchup.
Gather up your gear and get onto that drop pod.
You don't see these
I want to check how much cold damage we have here. I feel like we have a lot. 423% damage on our cold. That's so good.
Never stood a chance. I will
We've
be
seen
here
so
when
many
you make
cold
it back.
damage upgrades.
If you make it back.
Okay, let's bye. I
Nothing from
kind of
here.
want to
Let's
save
try
a lot of my gold here.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer. What else we got?
We'll go
Gonna roll
up to
the dice on this
14.
one. Epic upgrade. That's
We'll
a
do one more
no-brainer.
reroll.
Gonna roll the dice on this
Ooh,
one.
okay, we'll buy that cold damage, the reload, and then that's it. Well, not a lot of gold there to keep, but
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
okay. So for this last one, pay to win or the crit goggles. Man, I really think our grenades, I think our mining weapons should work even if there are no enemies nearby.
Legendary upgrade. How can we not?
Just see how like they're not going off right now? They should. But only if you have a TNT weapon.
I'm gonna kill you all. Top choice. You nothing, son of a bitch.
Okay. We don't want to pop these eggs.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
The last few eggs are right there. We don't want to pop those. So what I want right now is, dang, 16, 18 damage. What I want right now is, like I said, pay to win probably. Crit goggles. One of those. But I think we have 1 or 2 re-rolls left.
LZ cleared. Supplies inbound.
Okay, this is a re-roll. So we have 1 re-roll left. There's the crit goggles. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna end up at 1445 damage, 390 crit chance, 827 crit damage. Holy shit. I haven't had that high a crit damage in a while. That's some of the highest crit damage I've gotten here. Okay, there's one more thing down here. Oh shit. No, we popped him too soon. All right, let's go more crit chance. There he goes. God, that was this was a really good cold weapon run. This went insanely well. That went insanely well.
It's time to head home.
Oh my goodness. Just some bonkers, like back to back to back to back, really good runs. 335 million damage there. 131 million here, 89 on this one, 111 on this one. Wow, the damage, I wasn't expecting this one to be as low, but this one, okay, this one did get switched to cold and it got that 464 cold damage. So okay, that totally makes sense how that one did more damage than our carbine. We God, that was so much cold damage. 464% cold damage. Oh my goodness. We maxed out on items too, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What a freaking run. Level 114. 400, and at the very end, 430 crit chance, 827 crit damage. 1496 overall damage. Unreal. That was such a crazy run. We started this off super good. You know, getting these in our first few drops. We get the hoolie bait, the gold tip bullets, 2 scanners, and then a damage reload item. And then, you know, we got a bunch of junkers here from our hoolie bait just to fill up, just to eliminate some of the pool. And then we end up getting, you know, pretty much the rest of the items we wanted. The only thing we missed out on is pay to win. You know, if we could have subbed this guy out for pay to win, that would have been better. But that was really the only thing we missed out on. Other than that, I think we got all the best items in the game. Pickled Nitra, I'm not sure. We had 226 movement speed. We might have been able to deal with Pickled Nitra, but I know we had a lot of Nitra there at the end. I mean, that's how we ended up with 430 crit chance. And then we got our gold belt, our cold belt too, which was really cool. So yeah, that was the near perfect run. We just needed to kind of swap out one of these for pay to win, and then that would have been more ideal. And then we missed out on getting the attack drones on this, which would have made these a lot better. But other than that, I mean, they did fine. Yeah. Wow, just what a run. I can't believe the luck we've been having here. Just hot streak after hot streak. And I don't know, I'm at a loss for words, because I did not expect this to. We were very strong. We were very strong very early because of our gold tip bullets, our scanners. That really boosted our damage, and then we just kind of snowballed from there. So yeah, just crazy good cold run. Way better than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I could replicate this again very easily. That went way too well. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.